Hey, it's Agent Sava. I'm here today with the commentary over a Battlefield 3 video. I rarely ever do this because I don't have enough time, but here we go. This is the post-patch of 1.04, where there's about a 1 gig worth of changes, and there's a lot of changes, mostly doing with recoil with pretty much every weapon. Even if some of the patches says it hasn't changed, like the M416, which I will use later, it has been increased nonetheless. And excuse my flying. I'm not really used to flying that much, but hey, I gotta practice so I can be a little bit more well-rounded and crap like that. What else? I think tanks only take 2 anti-armor weapons to blow them up, as in RPGs, javelins, shells from other tanks from any angle. You don't have to shoot them in the back anymore. I will show another video sometime this weekend to show you how I got blown up or something like that. That's it for another day. Today we're focusing on this game. Oh my goodness. I'm freaking sick right now. Look at these dudes. They're just in the harbor just shooting stuff. As in stuff. Walls, whatever. But if you see through my weapons, you see that I don't have any of the assignment weapons yet. That is because I have not re-downloaded Carcan yet. So hopefully when I re-download it, they appear back on there with all my unlocks on. If not, that is fine. I could just go back and redo them. It'll be something for me to do, nonetheless. And also, I just noticed this when I was playing, not like just now, not that slow, but my attachments is a laser and a red dot sight and a foregrip. I do not use those settings anymore. So make sure when you're going back through your kits to redo them, as I'm doing right here. This is my loadout for my G36C, which has taken a buff during the patch. I think it lowers the recoil now, but I haven't seen much change. I let someone else take the reins of the flying half chopper. I do not have that much unlocks to choppers at all. I don't have up to stealth. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is like one of the first games I've been in ever since last week. So yeah, this is pretty much my warm-up match. I'm doing alright, but not at my top game. You can see my action is gonna suck ass. I was like, oh, what the hell? And no, I do not play Call of Duty often. That is the Spawn, one of my buddies, and he really loves that game. So I asked him, hey dude, you want me to record some of the games you recorded in you know, in your vault or whatever? He's like, yeah, sure dude. So I get more space since we don't want to pay for Elite or anything for more slots. So it's a win-win take. And you can see some of his videos on the channel. You should be able to see like 2 or 3, one of them being a test sample. He's alright. He's a good player, but it takes him a while to get used to the layout of the map, even though he's played it a few times, because he's, so to speak, testing the waters of the other enemy team. But I believe him, since sometimes there's campers, for which is most of the time, but we're talking about the whole team here, or otherwise commandos. But yeah, on the side note, you can watch the videos. Is the Spawn, not Agent Sybong, playing those? Because I, Agent Sybong, personally prefer Battlefield over Modern Warfare 3. And if you're also wondering why I don't do enough of these videos at all, it's because I'm usually playing an RPG or something. I love RPGs a lot more than shooters. And I've been playing Tales of Grace's F. Now that game is awesome, it's hilarious. And right now I'm using M416 with the I'm pretty sure you saw my loadout when I did it, but I don't know. Heavy barrel, foregrip, and ACOG. I use that setup because the heavy barrel really stabilizes your aim, the bullets and everything, so it doesn't spread a lot. But then after you fire a couple of bullets, he's already dead. But after you fire a couple of bullets, recoil just jumps dramatically, so it's definitely one of those burst type things. I usually use it for long range. I switched pistols for that reason, because as it has the ACOG scope, it's gonna be pretty slow trailing people, and the fire rate on the M416 is pretty moderate, not fast as other weapons, as you can tell. And I just got in this Jeep that's been tipped over. I'm like, we need to make use of this thing, because sometimes people ignore it. Like I just shot it, but somehow I got headshot off of that. Capture the base, capture the base. I don't have a game mode preference, but it's leaning towards Rush, because Conquest is full of hub stacking, which means pre-made lobbies and stuff, and half the time I don't play with my buddies because they're always doing something else, or my online buddies because they always do something else. So I'm just playing this one alone, which is alright. I mean, I wish I could talk to people on there, but they usually don't have a microphone, which is cool. Don't want to talk, or some random guy on a mic that is not relaying enough useful information or talking anything that's funny or entertaining, just blabbering like, oh, that was BS and stuff, just like Call of Duty in that manner. And here I go with the chopper again. Oh my god. I think someone's trying to shoot a freaking tank shell at me, and right there. This is when you, as a helicopter tip, do not overcommit, because oh my god. Because if you're way too low on the ground, don't go for the kill. Just concentrate on staying alive in the air. Like I dove down way too low, and check this guy out. He just gets, my killer gets blown up. My chopper blades rotating against that shacker over there. This guy's standing on the top of LAV for whatever reason. I will spawn. And there's a boat over there on top of the other boat. This game is pretty much close to its end. I'm not gonna do too much more than what we've been doing over here. It just has smoke. That makes me kind of scared to know that the driver's using smoke. Not just in that fact, but if you're using smoke for the most part, either you're trying to defeat lock-ons, or you're just for the most part, a really low vehicle experience driver. In this case, I'm pretty sure it's a low driver. Oh my goodness. They say the HMGs have gained a buff in damage. That's for tanks though. I'm not sure about the LAV or the equivalents. Because when you see him shooting around, I'm not hitting anything. And I'm trying to get back to the driver's seat. Then someone else just hops down. I'm like, god damn it. Whatever, dude. So I'm just scrambling to see if I can get a couple kills before we lose. And I did not. That was a disappointment at the end. And I don't always record the games I win, because God knows I am not a game changer, but I try to be. And thanks for watching, guys.